Hello, let me start this video with a recent blog post on Raptoreum. It showcased potential use case on Raptoreum mainnet with assets and NFTs enabled in 2022. Bitknives are one-of-a-kind, hand-forged knives that are pieces of art. These Bitknives are created by Canadian Jesse Lambert of JD Knives, and they look amazing. The special characteristics of these Bitknives is each item is unique as only one is ever made, and can only be purchased with RTM. Each Bitknife will have a virtual replica tokenized on the Raptoreum blockchain and an NFT attached. The other potential of these virtual assets and NFT are in games. Items purchased as NFT could potentially be added into compatible games together with their associated virtual assets and extend the gaming experience for all players. Imagine you could import your favorite items like Pokemon balls, special weapons, and toys into games and create new possibilities. Let's take a quick tour of the Raptoreum Shop. Currently there are 3 items with RTM price tags. The first Bitknife 01 had already been sold when Raptoreum was around 3 Satoshi. Now this Bitknife is worth $5,042. Hi everyone, hoped you had a fantastic week. In the cryptosphere, Bitcoin achieved a new record of $66,965, while Ethereum hit $4,375. This is a great win for cryptocurrencies and a booster shot for all crypto projects. I'm exploring a few projects such as Raptoreum, Gnosis, Fyro, Hedera, Hivecoin, Ravencoin Lite, and many others. Now, back to my updates. I've been mining Raptoreum on my AMD Ryzen 9 3900X for about a week, and would like to share my experience with everyone. Raptoreum can be mined only using the CPU with CPU miners running various algorithms. For Raptoreum, it's Ghostwriter. The way to earn more cryptos is by adding and running more CPU miners into your wallet. When I started on October 14th, the block height was at 162,186 with a network hash rate of 24.6 mega hashes per second. Just a week later, on October 23rd, the block height was at 168,736, an increase of 6,550. The network hash rate almost doubled to 47.58 mega hashes per second. Same goes with the difficulty being doubled. I believe Raptoreum is an interesting and new CPU mineable cryptocurrency, and that attracts many miners to consider mining it. My mining rig is an AMD Ryzen 9 3900X running on an Asus Prime X570P, an entry-level X570 motherboard with 4 pieces of 16GB DDR4 3200CL16 in dual-channel configuration. I had the CPU overclocked to 4.2 GHz and undervolting at 1.2 volts, and it had been mining stable for the past 5 days. This is actually my video editing workstation, and now I'm using my laptop instead. One thing to note is that the CPU miner for Ghostwriter can run in benchmark mode and determine the optimal CPU threads for each combination of algorithms called rotations, to achieve the highest hash rate and store the optimized configuration as a file. So, you just need to do this benchmark once whenever there is significant change to your mining rig. In my case, I've overclocked the CPU from stock settings to 4.2 GHz. Here you can see that the optimized setting for each rotation is different between the stock and overclocked configuration. Let's review the Raptoreum earnings in the past week. On the 19th, I earned 252 RTMs, and in the next few days, I earned 201, 235, and 208 RTMs respectively. That was a total of 897 RTMs, and a daily average of 224 RTMs. On October 23rd, a new version of the CPU miner version 1.2.3 was released to address a somewhat serious payout issue discovered on our plant pool which I was mining on, together with bug fixes, enhancements and Hive OS updates. The miner software had addressed the payout issue with our plant pool not counting the shares and work which led to lower payouts to the miners. It is now pending the changes on our plant pool to totally fix this issue. If you are using CPU miner version 1.2.2, but not mining on a plant pool, it is not necessary for you to upgrade to this newer version. However, if you do upgrade to version 1.2.3, you can continue to use your CPU tuning and JSON files as they are compatible with this new release. In the meantime, I've decided to switch to Flockpool to continue mining Raptoreum. Flockpool is currently offering 0% pool fees till end of October. Just a few changes are needed on the CPU miner JSON file, which are the URL and URL backup fields to switch to Flockpool. The only thing left to do is to restart your CPU miner and monitor the mining statistics. After almost 24 hours of mining on Flockpool, I received about 228 RTMs with only 5 stale, and 1 rejected shares out of 4,654 accepted shares. Looks pretty good to me. Hopefully, with the zero pool fees till end of October, I would get better Raptoreum earnings. Let's compare this with the mining calculator on minerstat.com. The current network statistics shows 41.5 megahash per second, difficulty at 1.1309, and each RTM is valued at $0.0068 US. Let's use my average hash rate of 3,300 hashes per second and see how many RTM could be earned. In the last 24-hour period, the calculator shows 215.26 RTMs, and I am really lucky to earn more than this. Based on this calculator, I could earn about 6,600 RTMs in a month valued at $48 US at current exchange rate. Let's have a look at the Raptoreum network hash rate. It is trending upwards, and this is a good sign. Looking back in the last 14 days from October 10th, it was at 26.8 megahash per second, and currently it is already at 45.5 megahash per second. However, the price of RTM has declined from $0.0113 US to $0.0074 US. I am looking forward to Raptoreum roadmap in Q4 2021 with smart contracts on testnet and assets on mainnet. The difficulty scales linearly with the network hash rate increase. As more miners join the network pools, each CPU miner will be earning lesser payouts over time. This is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it makes the coin popular and could increase its dollar value, but on the other hand, our mining efforts will be getting lesser payout day by day with the same mining hash rates. One more piece of good news, Raptoreum is the second top trending coin in the last 7 days reported on minerstats.com. All data points are showing great progress for Raptoreum and the community. Hope you like this video, and I appreciate your comments and suggestions on what next you would like to see and learn. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Toss me a like if you think this video is good, and subscribe to my channel, so you will get notified when my next video is released. Thank you so much, and hope to see you in my next video.